So I enjoy sports. I'm a sports goer. I like to put on my jersey and cheer for my favorite teams. I'm also really big into football. You know, football is is my favorite sport. I can't even say one of my is my favorite sport. I really do enjoy football. So it would be really cool if I got to play football as a video game. That's kind of how I actually even started with football. I played a game for it, and it's even helped me pick my team. But over the years, they just can't seem to get it right anymore. Like, what is going on with this guy? Oh, my God. Well, before we get into that rant, welcome back to the Keldroc Show. We're going to talk Madden PS5. We're not going to just talk about Madden 24. We're not going to talk about just Madden 23. We're going to talk about Madden as it's been on the PS5. Because, honestly, it's been more or less kind of the same. Like, if you really think about it, like, we started with a base of Madden 21. Didn't really change much. Madden 22 added a little more. Madden 23 added a little more. Madden 24 added a little more. And it just, it's just kind of, it's the way it goes. That's the way it's been for years. Like, Madden just adds, like, little things. It expects us to be like, oh, my God, this is revolutionary. This is great. But, like, it's not. It just doesn't go anywhere. It's not the same thing anymore. When I played this as a kid, what got me started in football was because of Madden. And what they have now is not something that any kid, I feel like, would want to, like, go over to football. This isn't exciting. This isn't fun. They've been doing the same thing for years now. But let's actually talk about it. Let's digest this. Let's dive deep into this. Not even digest. Let's dive deep into this real quick. Because I don't even know. Like, I'm already getting myself wild up. Like, we got to save the bad rant for a little later, Well, let's talk about the game. The gameplay. So, I mean, the gameplay, it's stiff. It is stiff as hell, I gotta say. It is just stiff. The passing mechanics, honestly, they are very, very rough. You want to play as a passing quarterback, it's still a little rough. Like, you can pinpoint where you want. They have a free-form accuracy, but, like, you have to aim the stick where you're going, and it's just not fun. It is not. It is just, oh, my God, I don't even know what else to say. That is not fun. Passing the ball is not fun. Running the ball seems to be where you have to go, though. Because running the ball is unstoppable. It is unstoppable. And it was proven in the, Madden Championship Series that they held. They proved that you can win a game of Madden by just handing the ball off to a running back. Doesn't matter what kind of running back, it does. It kind of does. You pick a slow running back with kind of speed, with some strength, you're kind of screwed. You pick a fast running back that can get around the corner, you're set to go. That's all you have to do. You have to be fast. That is it. That's all you got to do. A fast running back, and you're off to the races. This year, rookie Bijan Robinson, he's really fast. Get him on the outside, you're good to go. Alvin Kamara, he's really fast, good to go. You get freaking, if Chris Johnson came back with his 99 speed, he would have dominated the game. Like, Derrick Henry is really good, too. Like, he's got some good speed, but, like, he's not as fast as these other guys where you can get out and just move away. Like, that's really what it is. But we got to talk about the other side of the ball, too. Defense. Defense is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I could be in the perfect position to make the tackle, and my player does nothing. They do nothing. It does nothing. Like, they will grab this dude and then just, oh, my God, he broke away. He didn't even try to tackle him at that point. Like, he grabbed his shoelace and let him go. But then when I have the other defense on me, they freaking, like, smack the crap out of me immediately. Like, I can't even, they get their tackles all the way. All the way. They could do a full form tackle. And even if you're not tackling, say if you're trying to play the ball and you're trying to, get to the receiver. It's supposed to switch you to the closest defender. No. If there is a cornerback that is on a receiver and I try to switch, I end up as the linebacker in the middle of the field still running towards the ball. So how am I supposed to get in the play here? If my player is still running over there and I'm like trying to cycle through to find the right guy. And even if I finally do, it's at the end of the catch, so I can't even get in that jump ball with whoever you threw it to. How am I supposed to compete with that? And just the amount of, like, nonsense that just goes on. Like, if I was an NFL defensive player and I saw this, I'd be like, what the hell? You made me look like an idiot. Ball gets thrown over your head, you don't do anything? Most players would jump. If there was a ball thrown over your head, every player I know would jump. No way a linebacker is sitting there, oh, the ball just went right over me. No, they're going to jump for it. They're going to try to catch it or swat it away. Why is it that they're able to throw the ball just right over my head? I'll be playing as linebacker trying to do it, and they're just looking at it. I hit the square button, I hit the triangle button to try to catch it, and they just look. They're staring. Even if it's not me, it could be the computer. The computer's just looking at that. They're looking at the ball. That is ridiculous. That's just way too much. That's too much. Now, say if you were trying to make like a roster. Now, this is going to be a little off tangent for a little bit, but let's just say you're trying to build a character, and you're like, oh, I want to make them really good. You could make them, you just have to change their awareness. Apparently, awareness makes them the best player in the world. You could have a 99 awareness and everything else is bad, and you could probably still be an 80 overall. That is just too much on the awareness side. That cannot be real. Like, awareness does not make you a good player. You still have to have all the other stuff too. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, you could have awareness to 0 and everything else is 99, but you're still not a good player because you fumble the ball apparently every time. Oh my lord, this is just ridiculous. Like, the gameplay of Madden has just deteriorated. Because I remember when I was a kid and I'd be playing the older Maddens, like, if I threw a ball over a linebacker, that linebacker's trying for it. That linebacker's going to do something. It wasn't just an easy play. You don't get to just throw it over a linebacker and bam, there it is. You want to know the sad part about this too? Every time they show a Madden trailer, it's always a cinematic. It's never gameplay, because you know the gameplay is going to be awful somehow. They don't even show the cinematic. They don't even show the gameplay trailers. They just show cinematics, and like they talk about all these new features they brought in, like, oh, your lineman will run to the right to person. I was playing a game and I ran the ball and my lineman went to the wrong person still. So that's a load of crap that you tell me that they're going to run to the right person. That is bullshit. I had my lineman run to the wrong person. Like, they have dropped the ball on the way it feels to play Madden, and it is ridiculous. And there's a reason why, too, as we get into this next one, because I'm going to continue my rant here. The Madden game modes are ridiculous. I love playing franchise. That is my favorite thing to do in Madden. And that is the most bare bones fucking game mode I've ever seen. That has nothing. Like, Madden 11 franchise mode, I can bring in my own team. I can create my own team and actually play and have a better time than this. Like, if I wanted to make a whole new team, like, if I just picked, oh, I don't want anyone here. I want to play as a team that I created. I have to play as a predetermined team, basically, to figure this out. And then when it comes to anything else with the draft classes, you can make a custom draft class. But even scouting is nonsense. All you do is just put people in a place and let weeks go by and they do the scouting for you. You don't do anything with it. Oh my god, it's so bare bones. Developing my players is nonsense. Like, they tried to add mini games into the game too to really try to get XP, but it's like, that doesn't do anything. That's not anything. That's nothing. That's just another time killer. It's like, I want to play the game more. Like, if I wanted to play the mini games, I'd go to the mini games. Like, it's cool that you could do it, but like, there's really nothing else going on with it. Like, the trade system's ridiculous. They added 6 slots, which is awesome, but then it's counteracted where you could still only trade 3 players and 3 draft picks. Like, what? No, I should be able to trade 6 players for 1 player if I wanted to. I should be able to trade 6 draft picks for 1 player if I wanted to. Why the hell am I limited to 3 and 3? That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And then even on top of that, like, the simulation is just nonsense because they clearly play favorites. The Cowboys are always freaking, like, Super Bowl favorites, even though they're not sometimes. Like, I could be 10 years down the road and their team looks like butt, and they're somehow Super Bowl favorites. Same with the Cleveland Browns. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, they play favoritism with the logos here, too. This franchise mode, they used to have so much you could do. But it's just, it's so bare bones. It's ridiculous. Now, the reason why it's so bare bones is because Madden Ultimate Team. This is the most ridiculous thing ever. It is a pay-to-win mode. You need to put real money into that. Because if you want to sit there and grind solo challenges, you'd be sitting there forever. And then by the time you actually get a good team, you're already going to be 3 steps behind because they drop new players like every other day, which is ridiculous. So it's like, why would I bother? I'd have to pay to win. You have to pay to get the good players to play the game. Even get the superstar. MUT should be taking a back seat. That should be a side mode. The franchise is what really brings people in. You want to be able to do all this fun stuff in franchise. You don't want to be doing all this. I remember back in the day, you could let legends be in your league. Legends. They don't do that anymore. You know who does do that? NBA 2K. You know who does that? MLB The Show. I'm pretty sure NHL might do it as well, which is also owned by EA. Why don't you take notes from them? It is nonsense how they do this. They are criminally getting away with this stuff right now. Like, they are... I used to love playing Madden. Like, I play it just to kill my brain at this point. I come home, I'm numb, I'm tired, I don't really care what I'm doing. I play Madden because I love football. And that's the thing. But, like, if I really want to play something, this is not the game. Like, I want to be invested in what I'm doing, and this is not it. This is a piss-poor game from what they made. We could talk about the mini-games for a little bit. I mean, they brought it in from back in the day. And honestly, like, the best one is Backfield Survival. Honestly, like, none of the rest are really that great. I mean, it's cool to have them back. Like, the special team ones is pretty cool. The defense is pretty cool. And offense has some nice ones minus, you know, the Backfield Survival. Like, honestly, they're not really, they're not the greatest. Like, you know, back in the day, like, mini games, you know, you'd sit in the pocket, avoid tennis balls, and throw the ball. That was a fun mini game. I like that one. And, like, the QB drill was pretty cool. Like, the wide receiver drill was pretty cool. Like, the points they add on the, like, you're more worried about the points than you are about, like, juking and getting away from your defender to, you know, get a touchdown. Because that's what I remember back in the day. Like, when I played the mini games, like, you could do the bench press, the 40-yard dash. You know, even older then, you can do, like, a pocket passer where tennis balls are getting flung at you. And then even more farther back, like, there was just so much more to do. Like, there was a real training camp. Like, more activities. The Pro Bowl has activities we could do, and we're not doing it. We're doing whatever the hell this nonsense is. Like, you're passing through targets. Like, that's not fun. That's, like, you barely have any control over where the ball goes anyway. You have to lead your receiver to the target, and if the receiver doesn't even have a route that goes near a target, you're screwed. Like, I've played this mode a lot, and I've tried to figure it out. And they would run routes that wouldn't even go near the target. So I had to, like, move my character over. And by the time I moved him over, I have to move back because they're not even on target anymore. They're, like, I don't even know where they are. They're, like, running all over the place. Now you have a timer to go with it. So you have to be quick, too. And it's like, ugh, geez. This isn't fun. This is madness. Like, I'm not getting any targets. I'm just getting catches. You know, Madden. It's Madden, so it's just Madden. Let's talk about something that's actually good, though. Something I actually really like. Something I've been enjoying. They brought back Superstar Mode. And that has actually been really fun. I've been playing that a lot. Now, you get to create either a quarterback, running back, wide receiver, linebacker, or cornerback, which is, honestly, that's fine. I think those are the core positions you should pick. You get to create them however you want. You get the most customization you ever wanted out of a football game, which is what I'd want. But you get the most customization. You can create your character however you want. You don't even have to call them your name. You can call them whatever you want. And they basically made it like the park where you could go do the park stuff and all that stuff. But I enjoy playing like a career as I picked a running back to start, and I've been going crazy with that. I'm having so much fun. That's like actually been the most fun I've had in this game. Like, if I really wanted to, like, you know, that's something that, like, I could take my attention to and, like, really do. Like, I'll play franchise, and that's just kind of like I'm listening to videos and whatnot. When I play Superstar Mode, I actually kind of more focus on it because it's just more fun. Like, that feels like something that mode needs more expanding on because that is awesome. That is an awesome play. Now, a little bit of a downfall with it, though. I don't like that I have to pick the plays. I liked it better in the old days when they gave you a play to do and just kind of go with it because, like, I'm playing as the running back. I shouldn't be picking the plays, but that's just a small little nitpick. That's not really, like, game breaker on the Superstar Mode. That's still my favorite mode out there. That is just so cool. I love that mode. That is a awesome mode. Now, why is it always EA that has to do this? Well, let's talk about the NFL being dumb with their license. EA is the only company that has their license. 2K can't do anything. Saber Interactive can't do anything. No one else can do anything with it except EA. Like, they gave their licensing to a phone app in NFL Rivals, which is like a mutt simulator, basically, which is not fun. But they are so dumb with their licensing. My God, why the hell is it that we have to only go with EA with our football game? 2K needs to come back, because if anyone remembers, 2K5 was actually considered the greatest football game out there. If we let 2K come back out here and make more football games, I feel like EA would have to step up. Because I remember Madden 04 being so much better than 2K4. Madden 05, unfortunately, was not great. 2K5 definitely was better there, but I would still play Madden 04 anyway, because that was my favorite one. But the NFL needs to figure out their licensing. Like, this is ridiculous. They need to give EA some competition to really work for it, because this is ridiculous. This is a piss-poor game. This is not a football game that anyone should really be happy about. Like, the fact that they go out and they say, oh, we've revamped this like crazy. You haven't revamped shit. It's been the same thing for years. It is ridiculous. How are you going to tell us you revamped anything when it's still the same nonsense? Like, they do that lineman blocking thing every 5 plays, and then they're back to the same nonsense. They don't do it every play. You added mini games, that's cool, but make them good. Yeah, focus so much on Madden Ultimate Team. How about you update the franchise every once in a while? Like, Jesus. You updated the franchise in this big patch. Like, made it worse somehow. Yeah, I could see the league history. You know what I was able to do back in Madden 11? See the league history, but I was able to see, what games were going on. I could actually go see what I did. What was going on in the back. I could actually see records. I could see who made the Hall of Fame, not the stupid legacy scoreboard and only see that. I would love to see everyone that was in the Hall of Fame, not just Tom Brady. I would love a real franchise mode where I could try to get a team to be up to the greats. Make a team that's 0 overall and actually work my way up instead of having to delete everyone off my team, move them to one of these predetermined states or, out of the country and have these predetermined teams. How about you also let me build a stadium? These stadiums you designed are crap. They are crap. They are horrible. If I haven't given this enough, it's I buy the game because I love football. I hate it though. I don't know why I play it. I don't know why this is the game that I come home and I'm like, if I don't want to think and if I don't want to do anything, I play this game. I don't know why it is. Why is it like that? I don't know. I'd love to figure it out because honestly, I would much rather be playing Mario Kart. I'd much rather come home and play Spider-Man. I'd rather come home and play Mortal Kombat. Something else than this. Because they have taken this and just warped it from what it was as a child. For me as a child. Like, Madden 04, I would come home and I would be happy. I would be happy to turn that on. I come home, I turn this on, and I'm like, well, this is just going to kill my brain for a bit while I listen to some other stuff. I'm not really going to pay attention to what I'm doing. It's just something to move my thumbs around. That's what it is. That's what it's become. It's something to move my thumbs around. This isn't something I want to do if I want to, get a real enriching experience. This is something I want to do when I need to kill my brain cells for a little bit. And that is sad that is what we've come to. They used to have something great here. I could have done something amazing in this. Like, this is just horrible. This is actually horrible. But you know what? That's enough of me ranting because I could go on about hours for this. But let's actually wrap up here. Let's actually get a verdict here. It is a 3 out of 10. Why is it a 3 out of 10? Because the superstar mode is fun, and I think that deserves 3 stars on its own. Besides that, everything else just drops the ball. It is a pay-to-win game in Madden because everyone focuses on Ultimate Team. No one focuses on franchise. No one focuses on the minigames. They're just there as filler. They are there as filler, and it is frustrating that is what it is. It is all filler in this game. Superstar actually has some depth in it, but it is much more filler. They want you to pay money in that too, actually. I should reiterate. They want you to pay money. That's why I only play in the league. The league doesn't require you to pay money. You can do what you want in that. But Madden is pay to win because EA wants your money. They've done this with plenty of games. I will talk about other games that they've done this with, but I am sad that they ruined Madden like this. I used to love it. I had fond memories of it when I was on the PS2. I had fond memories of it on the Xbox 360. And then Madden 13 made me regret everything. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to stop mumbling and ranting for a while. I know I'm yelling, but it gets me heated. I hope you guys are enjoying the Keldroc Show. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon on YouTube. Make sure to keep an eye out on all podcast platforms. We are trying to make our way over there, and we'd love to see any comments or concerns about Madden. Let me know what you think about it, and I will see y'all in the next episode.